A silent visitor has been detected in the waters near the Philippines, a Russian Kilo-class submarine, known for its stealth and nicknamed the Black Hole for its ability to evade detection. This vessel, the UFA 490, appeared approximately 80 nautical miles off Occidental Mindoro, raising questions and concerns from Philippine officials about sovereignty, security, and regional stability. But why was this submarine there? And what does it mean for the Philippines' defense and geopolitical alliances? The UFA 490 is part of Russia's Project 636.3 Kilo class, a fleet of submarines renowned for their quiet operation, advanced sonar capabilities, and potent weaponry. These submarines are designed for anti-submarine and anti-ship missions, equipped with caliber cruise missiles capable of striking targets thousands of kilometers away. The UFA 490's journey began in the Baltic Sea, navigating through the Mediterranean and Indian Oceans, eventually heading toward Vladivostok. Along the way, it made stops, including in India, for resupply. On its route, rough weather led the submarine into Philippine waters, according to its operators. But the Philippine Navy's BRP Jose Rizal, a modern frigate, established contact, monitoring the submarine's activity and raising the alarm about its proximity to Philippine territory. For President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., this incident wasn't merely a routine maritime event. It was a signal of how vulnerable the Philippines remains to foreign intrusion in its exclusive economic zone. The Philippines, an archipelago with a vast EEZ spanning over 2.2 million square kilometers, faces challenges in monitoring and protecting its waters. While the Navy has made strides in modernizing its fleet, including acquiring frigates equipped with anti-submarine helicopters, it lacks the extensive infrastructure and capabilities to counter sophisticated submarines like the UFA 490. This highlights a critical gap in the country's maritime defense strategy. Adding to the complexity is the broader geopolitical context. Russia and China have been strengthening their military ties, conducting joint exercises in the Pacific, and asserting their presence in key maritime zones. For the Philippines, this incident underscores the precarious balance it must strike between asserting its territorial rights and navigating a region shaped by the competition of global powers. Russia's presence in the region isn't new, but the dynamics have shifted over the decades. During the 1970s, under the leadership of President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., the Philippines cultivated a pragmatic relationship with the Soviet Union. Despite being a close U.S. ally, Marcos Sr. pursued diplomatic ties with the USSR, establishing trade agreements and cultural exchanges. Soviet agricultural machinery found its way to Philippine farms, and Soviet ballet troops performed in Manila, signaling a nuanced partnership that transcended ideological divides. Fast forward to today, and the relationship between the Philippines and Russia has evolved. The cancellation of a contract for Russian military helicopters in 2022 due to fears of U.S. sanctions reflects the delicate tightrope the Philippines walks in balancing its defense needs with its commitments to international alliances. Despite these setbacks, there have been moments of practical cooperation, including considerations of Russian oil and fertilizer imports to address economic challenges. The United States, meanwhile, remains a steadfast ally of the Philippines, with defense agreements such as the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, allowing for joint military exercises and U.S. military assets in the region. These partnerships have been pivotal in enhancing Philippine maritime surveillance and defense. However, incidents like the appearance of the UFA 490 highlight the limits of these efforts, given the complexity of monitoring submarine activity across such expansive waters. Beyond the immediate concerns of security, this incident invites a broader discussion about the future of Philippine defense strategy. The Navy's interest in acquiring its first submarines, potentially French Scorpion class or Spanish S-80+ class vessels, reflect an ambition to strengthen its capabilities. Both options offer advanced features, such as air-independent propulsion systems for extended underwater endurance, which could provide a crucial edge in maritime security. Yet, the question remains, can the Philippines keep pace with the rapidly evolving geopolitical landscape? As the region becomes a focal point for power struggles between the U.S., China, and Russia, the Philippines must navigate its role with caution and foresight. Its alliances, modernization efforts, and diplomatic strategies will all play a part in shaping its ability to protect its waters and assert its sovereignty. The presence of the UFA 490 is a stark reminder of the challenges the Philippines faces. It brings to light the importance of a robust defense system, not just in terms of equipment, but also in terms of strategy, alliances, and regional cooperation. For the Philippines, the road ahead involves hard choices. Investing in its military, deepening its alliances, and carefully calibrating its stance in a world where the seas are increasingly contested. From the quiet maneuvering of a submarine to the complex interplay of alliances and ambitions, this story captures the essence of the challenges the Philippines faces as it seeks to secure its place in an uncertain maritime future. Whether through its partnership with allies or its own efforts to modernize, the Philippines must adapt to navigate the depths of these geopolitical waters. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this valuable, please show your appreciation by giving a thumbs up and subscribing to OHA News Asia, your trusted source for knowledge always at your fingertips.